How long have you been drinking Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew, all-time drinker, mostly diet, or mostly Dr. Pepper, elevated to energy drinks later on in my life.
Oh, what age?
At what age? I started at the ripe young age of maybe 10, 11.
10, 11? Oh,
Wow.
So like 20 years?
Think.
Yeah.
All right. Couch guy?
I started drinking Mountain Dew when I was probably 12 and haven't stopped since. I had, I think, one stint with Pepsi. The little affair didn't last long. Yeah, I drink 2 liters of Mountain Dew a day, no exaggeration.
Oh yeah, so what is your consumption today?
My consumption can range from just 1 can to all the way up to like maybe a 6-pack or so. There we go.
And the little guy?
I used to drink pop up until around about high school.
Scientology got you, didn't it?
Yeah, Scientology and cross country more specifically.
It sounds like that would be good for your cross country.
No, actually,
Get to there faster.
It does some shit with. It's not very healthy, and so I stopped drinking it too.
The reason why we can't go upstairs without going.
But
Yeah.
the last time I drank pop was last night. I had 1 can of 7-Up, and
Wow, he's impressive.
that's the first time that I've had pop in like a month.
So we're
So-
basically to put you into the hospital today.
Most likely.
All right, so let's get this thing cracking.
Okay.
In today's episode, we are going to start out with the gamer fuel, because you need to get it now, because it's going to be gone.
Yeah, it's going out the
discontinued.
door. For a
Yeah,
good
your last
reason.
chance is now, because it's what was it already considered discontinued?
Yeah, it's according to the wiki entry, it said 2009 is when it was going to be discontinued.
Okay, so if it's still on your shelf, that's it.
All right,
Sorry.
Ragable.
All right.
Care to do the honors?
Yes, so we're going to start out with the blue Gamer Fuel, Alliance Blue, which is the Dew with a punch of wild fruit flavor. Yeehaw.
So it begins.
I have to say the color on this disturbs me. I have not tried these. You know, there is
Wow.
one thing that we're really going to miss that.
You can really see the carbonation on the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So, first off, neon blue color.
Which
That's
makes me think of
interesting.
the popsicles.
Oh, the Otter Pops.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And
Blue
color-wise.
Otter Pops. Otter Pops.
It does smell blue. I can't describe that flavor except for blue.
It kind of smells a little bit to me like some blue raspberry. Maybe what flavor is this supposed to be?
Blue raspberry is an artificial flavor, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's what blue. That's what blue is.
Blue
There's no such thing as a
Oh,
blue
it
raspberry.
smells like raspberry.
No, blue raspberry is blue. That's what the flavor blue is. There is a major faction that we're missing right now. Mr. Host is.
The spit
Yeah.
bucket thing.
I'm ready for my next intake, so I'm good.
You guys want to drink it, or do you want to spit it?
Sure, I'll consume.
Okay, all right.
I'm all about consumables.
And it tastes blue.
It does taste blue. It doesn't have a super strong flavor like you would think with the blue, super neon blue color. And the back, you know,
It's like drinking an Otter Pop. Like
it is drinking an Otter. It's not quite as bitey in the back as an Otter Pop would be if you just had a Water Pop, but
This
Because
is
it'd be
actually
colder.
surprisingly smooth for me. I was expecting it to be eating up at my throat by now, but actually it goes down quite smooth.
you know, it does actually carry its flavor really nicely. I had really low expectations for anything that smelled blue, but
Yeah. So,
That smelled of blue.
the color's a little off-putting with the neon blue.
it does bother me a little bit. I have
You're a
to say.
fan of Otter Pops, so it's always it's a plus.
Or blue raspberry dum dums.
Mm.
Anything blue raspberry. If you like blue, that's good.
Okay. So, on the rating scale of 1 to 10, where do you rate this, Andrew?
I'll have to go with an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised.
I'll go with 7.
7. Probably stick with about a 7 too.
So, 877.
877.
So what is this one called again?
This is the Gamer Fuel. Get it while it's hot.
Dew with a punch of wild fruit flavor.
Also
think
known
it's
as
official-
Alliance Blue.
Yeah.
See how it's
Alliance
Alliance and Horde?
Gotcha. All right.
So,
Horde.
Horde. Horde. The Horde one is Dew with a blast of citrus cherry flavor.
The most non-descriptive name of citrus cherry.
Citrus cherry. What kind of citrus?
All right, so what's the difference between Alliance and Horde?
Wow.
Shh. Don't say that on the air. So, this one...
Just lost all our viewers.
You just got like the entire internet just went, oh. The color, I have to say, this one scares me a little bit. It reminds me of, just color-wise, have you seen the non-silicate antifreeze?
Oh. Yeah. You're
Yeah.
right. The blue is a little, familiar from childhood experiences with the otter pops, but
This is
um,
a little off.
if it was a little more viscous, it would be spot on for.
just like-
spot on for that.
like-
I say it looks like Trimedic.
you're right. That does, it could be cold medicine, kids' cold medicine, but all right.
What about the smell? Tangerines. That's the citrus. But I don't smell
It
cherry.
does smell fruity.
You smell cherry, Andrew?
Maybe a hint, but it's not coming off
It's
in the...
buried way deep in there.
Yeah.
I guess they're trying not to compete with the Code Red then by making it more of the citrus.
Yeah.
That's true.
You guys might want to be careful about how much you pour in there. Get a lot more to drink.
It definitely tastes of cherry.
Yeah, that's what you call it. I don't like this one. I'll tell you, I'm not a big fan. I don't think it's cherry that I'm tasting, though.
It's like a tangerine mango sort of
Yeah.
thing, and that doesn't mesh well for me in a pop. Meh. Yeah.
Yeah, tangerine is probably the best way to describe this one.
Interesting. I'd rather have the juice. At this
Yeah,
point.
no, it's that's if you dug, tangerine. I'm trying to, because it does it. It only hits you for just a second as you drink, and then it's gone. If it sits in your mouth any longer than a swallow,
And then it just kind of
taste is gone.
disappears, and it's kind of flavorless.
I tell you, the
like-
aftertaste is not great either.
No.
The aftertaste on the blue one was better, but they're both kind of flavorless like that.
I don't know. Both of them have a lot less carbonation than I was expecting from Mountain Dew.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's we've kind of deduced that the whole punch thing is that it's supposed to have more carbonation.
Yeah,
You'll notice that like when you get to the Code Red and all these other ones.
they do get down as we go. These are probably the most carbonated that we ran into, I think.
Weird.
Yeah, I have to say that.
We just got done drinking a 7-Up. Those are really heavily carbonated too. I think.
Yeah, they really
That was
are.
last night, though, so you'd think...
Yeah,
they
but
might
in
have
terms
it.
of like what you're used to.
relatively coming from.
Reference material.
Yes.
Ratings.
The 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2 also. I'll go 3. It did have a nice flavor at the beginning, but I'll drink it in a post-apocalyptic world. That's about it.
Wow. I'll go with a 5 just because I feel really bad about giving anything lower than that.
I think Andrew is just happy to have soda.
Just happy to have people around.
This has been a Two Smart Guys production.
Two friends must rise up and face their destiny. Holy! Trapped in an evil video game cartridge, the duo must seek out allies.
What can I get for you fellas?
You better eat up or you're gonna get squished too.
And find a way to get beyond the clipping flame.